hear me?
Yeah, Josh, you there, mate?
Yep, I'm there. You okay?
Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. I've literally just started my stream. Make sure your party settings allow your voice to be shared. I know it's different for you being on the PS5 to the PS4.
I think now that I've set it, it should just stay like that. I'll double check though. Here we go. Voice chat. Yep, yes, on allow. They should be able to hear me.
Okay, no problems. Well, good evening, everyone. I've literally just started the stream, a little bit late because I only got up about half an hour ago because I've still got to go to work tonight, but they have allowed me to come in a bit late because I'm league racing. They know it's important to me, so it was nice of them to say, yep, come in whenever the race is done. So once all this is done, Josh, I will be literally saying, right, see you later, mate, gotta go, run to work, so... because I should be starting work in half an hour. Yes, it's a busy life being me sometimes. But here we are then, round 2 of 10 in season 19 at the Sakhir International Circuit at Bahrain. One of my favourite circuits on the calendar. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be a hot favourite for a win or a podium here tonight, but I've been doing some practice away. Josh, you'll be pleased to know I've kind of gone with your setup, but I've knocked out a bit of the rear wing. So essentially, well, the setup you've used in time trial is the one I'm going with, but the rear wing, instead of having 11, I've gone down to 9 because I noticed in the pre-race notes that you put up, because I always do mine Friday morning, but I always look to see what my teammates put, if they put something. You said you're quite good in Sector 1, but quite bad in Sector 3.
Yeah, I found Sector 3. I think
The
it's
setup
just
is
braking, though.
The setup's the reason why, mate. Because on my setup, I'm naturally good in Sector 3 anyway, and when I did my the difference between your setup and my setup is 2 tenths in my driving style and my pace. Yeah, Jesus but Christ. In time trial I'm something like 1.6 seconds slower than you. It's just the way different setups work for different people. So there's not much between your setup and my setup, but when I'm running your setup, I'm a lot quicker in Sector 1, but a lot slower in Sector 3 compared to my time. So I think the reason behind it is probably your setup. It could have something to do with the 11 rear wing you're running, because Sector 1 has got 2 long straights in it.
Right, yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, so when I knocked it down from 11 to 9, I didn't really lose any rear stability around Sector 2. And I was a little bit quicker along the straights like Sector 3 and Sector 1 sort of thing. So maybe I mean, if you're happy running 7-11 or 9-11, whatever it is, then do it. That's the setup that works for you. But I found that if you knock the rear wing down to 9, you can sort of take away a bit of the performance you've got in Sector 1, because it will then go on to the performance for Sector 3. So you'll have a more rounded average lap rather than be quick in one part, slow in the other.
Yeah, I don't know, it's like if I change it and it's like a drastic change, like I might not be able to like get used to it for the race.
Well, your time trial, your time.
Find?
What do you mean? What did I find?
Like when you changed it from 11 to 9, was it like an easy change? Was it easy to like?
For me, yes. I lost no. Well, I mean, obviously you lose a bit of rear downforce going from 11 to 9. That's natural, but I didn't feel like it made that much of a difference to me. I certainly wasn't getting any like little bit of extra oversteer coming out of like the turn 9 hairpin or anything like that. So all it did for me was just sort of balance out the lap. So I found a couple of attempts in Sector 1 and then lost a couple of attempts in Sector 3. So it was a more rounded average lap rather than being quick in one sector and off the pace in the other. Because Sector 3 and Sector 1 are important around here because you can't pass in Sector 2, and that's where the DRS zones are.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got one in Sector 2, but it's not really a DRS-y overtakey place. It's the main straight and then up to the run to turn 4.
Right.
But if you're planning on putting a car... If you're planning on putting a car in pole position, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I would stick with your setup as it is. But it's food for thought. Like if you feel a bit brave, do it. But if you've done your high fuel runs, you've done your quali runs, you've done your time trial runs on that setup, you're comfortable with that setup. You know where you're quick. You know where you might be a bit slow. Then I'll just say you've got the information there for you. Just go with it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with it just because if I change it and I do bad, then I'm gonna be upset.
No, that's totally understandable.
But basically, I'm hoping to half my score, well, my finish, sorry, from last week. So probably get 6 tonight. Fingers crossed, all goes well.
I'm always undecided when I go to tracks, either that I'm good at or I'm bad at, because you just don't know how the races are going to play out. I mean, always top 10. That's got to be the aim. And if I'm not top 10, then I'll be absolutely pissed at myself.
Yeah.
I was surprised with my performance at Australia. I was able to sort of keep pace with those fighting for a podium.
Yeah, you've done very well there. Very impressed.
Race pace and consistency has always been my strong link. Qualifying's always been my weak link. So if I'm sort of around the top 10 in qualifying, I know I'm in for a good race.
Yeah. Well,
we'll just have to see.
Yeah, to be honest, like, I really don't know where I'm at. I said in the pre-race interviews, like, I think I'm gonna do well, or like I've got fast pace, but I haven't seen what any other people are doing, like, especially the top guys.
Yeah, that's sort of where I'm at as well. I mean, I'll admit I've got better with each season that's gone on. Like, I think my first season here was like season 16. I picked up 2 points, and ever since then I've got better and better. And last season I picked up the 2 podiums and nearly won at Russia. So I have got better and better. But like you, I don't know where I am at, because the pre-season race, not everyone turned up, and I led half of it, so which was amazing. And then in Australia, where I thought I'd struggle, I was straight up inside the top 5, top 6, and stayed there. So I need a race. Yeah. But that was a glitch lobby with no damage in safety cars. If there were safety cars and damage, I made no mistakes, but I could have gone backwards if I got fucked by a safety car or something like that. So again, I don't know really where I'm at.
Yep, same. Hopefully I'm in the top 10. I doubt very much that I'm outside of it, so we'll see.
You're 12th in the standings on 2 points.
Yep.
Because you got a point for the fastest lap.
I got.
Yeah, sort that out.
That race, I feel like I learned quite a bit from that race. Like afterwards, I was really like mad, and it got to me quite a bit. But I think like I've matured a bit, and I'm not going to get angry in this race. I'm just going to take it as it is.
You're a young lad. You can be a bit hot-headed. That was a bit clear in Australia. It's cool. I'll work with you to calm down a bit more and just focus on what you're doing. But Australia is always going to be difficult, as I said. It's a very fast semi-street circuit. It's very narrow. It is difficult to overtake. We're all getting used to new drivers being in here. We don't know how they're going to race, attack, defend. And that'll be the same here tonight as well. It's all about just sort of forward planning. Right, qualifying and race is going to be dry. We know that.
1% precipitation that it has.
I don't know.
Is that a glitch?
Yeah, I think it is.
Like, it was absolutely raining.
1% is fuck all. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Oh well, who's going out? Everyone's going out. I might just go set a nice steady lap.
It's quiet right now.
And then I think the last 2 weeks, like the pre-season and Australia, like I only set 2 laps. So.
Oh wow, people are leaving the session. What's going on?
Sure.
No, hopefully I can get back in. Yeah, the wings. I've gone 7.9, whilst you went 7.11, and I've bumped my diff up to 80% for on throttle.
Right. And what does the diff do then?
It's the rotation of the wheels. So an unlocked diff will essentially allow the wheels to turn at different speeds, whilst a locked one will have the wheels turning at the same rotation. So obviously when you're going through, let's say, a medium right-hand corner, the inside wheel will be turning quicker than the outside wheel. So it's essentially to do with grip and tyre wear.
Right, okay. So it's too late for me to change it now, but...
A more locked setup makes you quicker in the corners, but it can shag your tyre wear and your overall level of grip.
Okay, yeah, I have noticed that like a tiny little bit, that my tyre wear is quite high, but I think I should be alright still.
I mean, tyre wear rates around here will be high anyway. It's Bahrain. Soft tyres
Yeah.
never last that long. Right.
So, do you know what sort of race strategy you're doing, or is it just...
I will be attempting everything on the softs. I'm not going to try and get inside the top 10 or try and set my fastest lap on the mediums. Probably... Well, it would be soft medium or soft mediums. It really does depend on how good the mediums are. It's probably going to be soft medium and then wing it from there. If I can push the mediums into around about lap 21.
That sounds about right to me.
If you find yourself getting understeer, then you're not getting enough grip from the front tyres. It could mean that the car isn't
in the Grand Prix mode, I just found that soft, medium was the quickest.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is try double stinting the softs at some point and then realising that, you know, your tyre wear rates are just too high.
That's it. This Stephen guy ain't gonna get out of the way, is he?
No, I would. Track's pretty clean, quiet. Half the field are out, so I'd back off.
This
find
guy
some
went
space.
off the track. No, I'm on a hot lap, but did you not just see him come on like out of nowhere?
Where are you? I'm still in the garage. Where are you? You're on a hot lap, and he's just. Is he on a hot lap? Yes, he's on a hot lap as well.
But he went off the track.
Have you got enough fuel to do a second run?
Nah. This is
okay.
gonna have to be it. How was I? What? That can't be right. I can't be P2.
You are, mate. Just over a tenth away from Jason in the Ferrari.
I was getting held up all that time as well.
Your sector 1 time is shockingly quick.
Really?
Yeah, 4 attempts quicker than Jason. 2.5 attempts down in sector 2, which is where you caught Stephen, and you're 2.5 attempts down in sector 3. But you would have had a bit of a tow along the straights. 26.9. Don't think I'm going to get close to that, but we'll give it a go.
Bro, that was the worst lap I've ever done. All because of Stephen. I swear, he's literally my championship rival. Not championship, but he's my main rival, I think.
Well, you've done a 26.9 and been blocked by a slow Williams for half the lap, mate, so...
Yeah, pretty impressed by that.
Yeah, I would be as well. Right, let's see what I can do.
Smithy's going on the mediums by the looks of things.
There was quite a bit of pressure on me so far this season because I've been in the prospect tier now for a couple of years. I've got better and better. Led in Brazil, strong result in Australia.
That's true, but...
Everyone knows I make blinding starts on lap 1. I don't need this pressure, man.
Nah, you ain't got pressure, trust me. There's no pressure.
I just do my own thing, bro.
Yeah, just do your own thing. Definitely think we're up for a spot in the top 3 of the championship for the constructors. If everything goes well and we're consistent.
Well, we're 4th in the constructors at the moment, and I'd be disappointed if we don't finish in the top 4, to be honest.
Yeah. I'll let you do your lap. Interrupt.
Yep, I'm down at the final corner. Talk to you in a minute. P4, 27.0. We have pace, mate. We have fucking pace here, mate.
But the Ferraris are the ones to beat.
Again.
They're just on it.
Oh, that felt like a decent lap as well for a banker. That was solid. That.
Yeah, it was good. I'm on my flying or next flying lap. See what we can do.
Good luck, bro.
Oh, there's some cars coming out the pit. Oh shit. Okay.
Less than a lap of fuel now. Tank is empty.
I'm going to give you a toe.
Lovely. There we go. P2.
Nice, bro.
Thanks for the toe.
No worries, dude. P2 and P6 at the halfway point.
Very good.
Matt's up in P7th. He's found some pace this season. Cheeky fucker.
Yeah. Oh, Smithy Chris is doing well as well.
He's a decent driver, to be honest.
Oh, that lap was so annoying as well. Still nowhere near the pace that I can get.
Did you have a bit of traffic in Sector 1? I did see on the map about half the field came out.
Lost about 2 temps in that corner. It was Jess and Matt.
Wow, I'm purple in Sector 3. I told you I was good there.
So far is
Oh.
1 minute 27.
Yeah, that changed you need. Oh my god.
You're purple in Sector 1 still.
That's good.
Mm.
I think I just need a good run with no traffic.
Yeah.
How many attempts is Smithy ahead? Or maybe seconds?
You are... Oh, well, Jamie's gone up into second. You are 0.287 off of pole.
We're 15th in the speed trap, 203.8 miles per hour.
Quite a few guys have only done times in the mediums at the moment. But it's Waze, Infamous, Oles, Jess, who's now just done a soft run and is 6/10 slower than me. So most of those guys on the mediums I don't think are going to be challenging.
Right.
I think even me, let alone you. So I think it's a straight fight between you, Smithy, Chris, Jamie and the Ferraris. Because the Ferraris are only 5th and 6th at the moment, which is like a shock.
Yeah, I don't think they've only done 1 lap though.
Jason's done 2, but I think he might have
okay.
invalidated. Where is he?
Oh, fair enough.
He's just done a 27.8 in Sector 1.
How long does it take to get around this track? 1 minute 26.
As soon as you leave, you need
1:35.
No. That's way too short because then you'll be pushing on your outlap. You kind of wanna press. I'd say honestly, 2 minutes 30 is when you should be pressing leave garage, which is going to take 30 seconds to actually get out the pit lane, and then you're going to need another 30 seconds to find space. I might go out again though in a minute when it's a bit quieter and do my second run, my final run.
Yeah, definitely.
With a quiet track.
5 minutes left for this session.
There's 5 minutes left, so probably another minute and I'll go.
Just got to ace this last lap. Sorry. Smithy's going right now. Oh, if I get a pole, I'm gonna be so happy.
Well, Jason's just gone up to P3, 26.4.
Alright. Yeah, I can beat that though.
I mean, I'm 7/10ths off and I'm down in 7th, so it is close.
Yeah, exactly. I think, honestly, if I get like a really good lap, no traffic, a 1:25.9.
Do you think you could do a 5.9? That's 6/10th improvement. That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the first lap I had traffic, the second lap I had traffic, and it just puts you off completely. Plus I wasn't very committed into like sector 2, the two like I don't know what corner it is. I'm so bad at corners.
It is 9 and 10. They're double left-handers.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just too slow.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going out now for my last run, nice and early.
Alright, good luck. Oh, Waze has gone top with a 1:25.9. Holy. His first sector, he was 3/10ths up.
Wow.
Right, I'm gonna head out now as well. Actually, to be fair though, that's whatever they call it, track thing. With a track like.
Yeah, track development, rubbers in, yeah.
That's it.
And it does do that on this game.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, I'm setting myself up for push laps. I'll talk to you when it's all done. Oh, I have been blue screened.